Hello, everyone.
Hey, good morning. On a Wednesday. Listen. Guess what day it is? Hump Day! Welcome back to Dreaming with Drifters, guys. It has it's been a very drifting morning. We have been hard at it already. And it's still pretty early this morning, about 9:30 on a Wednesday. And the landing has went through a change.
Yeah.
A little change. New additions.
Yeah.
And some unexpected new projects. Yes. I love when projects come unexpectedly.
Probably hear one.
Oh, you hear that? Yeah. That's my new boy. I would say he's a good boy, but right now we're still getting used to each other.
Yeah.
Still bonding. His name's Willie.
Yeah. He reminds me of Michael so much, though.
We will show you our new goats very soon. We have 2 new additions to the landing. Willie and Dolly. And these goats come from our friends Jason and Tara over at White Rock Homestead. So thank you very much for allowing us to start to put a new growth on the landing here. We appreciate it.
We do. They're so cute. Dolly is such a sweetheart. She's so sweet.
Yeah. Dolly is very friendly. She'll let you let you pet her, and she loves being loved on and things like that. And so does Willie. Willie likes to be loved on. He just doesn't really like you to be close to him.
Really spunky.
He's very spunky. He's full of life. Willie has blue eyes. I never knew goats could have blue eyes, but I guess why not? Our dogs have blue eyes. Why not our goats?
He's got cool eyes. I like his eyes. Listen to the first time I heard Willie. I died laughing. Oh
Willie is louder than Uncle David's goat Chanel.
It sounds just like Michael.
That's what he sounded like. My boy is yelling. He ain't even doing nothing. No half stepping with Willie.
Oh,
it's full send.
It was hilarious.
Yeah. You guys will see that video early by going to Come On Homesteading, I believe today.
Yes.
It'll be coming out today. And you'll see a lot of that. However, you will not see the drifter down moment on Come On Homesteading. Wasn't in frame. Willie made me work for him, guys. Yeah. Willie made me work for him. Yes.
Yesterday turned out to be a good day, though. I mean, like,
well, it turned out to be a good day.
Yeah.
It didn't started off very positive. We were on the road yesterday. You like that? Yesterday.
Good job.
I gotta focus on my yesterday for Lyssa.
No, he's just tired of me laughing at him.
We were on the road 6:30 in the morning. Peeled out, we were gone. Almost a 4-hour drive to the White Rock Nation.
Yep.
Almost in Missouri. I like saying it like that, Missouri. That's how the Missourians say it. Missouri. But yeah, they're only like 10 minutes from there. We got on the road, got about an hour and a half from the house, just a click north of Russellville, just a click north of the town called, what was it called? Dover? Just a click north of Dover, 20 minutes north of Dover on Highway 7, scenic, beautiful Highway 7.
Beautiful drive.
Old Betsy just quit running.
No, it's not old Betsy.
I mean, dang, the vibe just quit running. It's because my truck is down, and I'm looking at old Betsy right now, and we were talking about old Betsy. That's twice I've called the vibe old Betsy.
It's good. It's all right though, guys. I mean, you know, it will work out.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
I was just catching them up on yesterday's events.
Those who missed it didn't see it. I don't think we did a D.W.D. yesterday.
We did not. We didn't have time to upload one. We didn't really have much of a service yesterday. However, yesterday on DD5 on our other channel, Drifting Dreamers 5, we did do a live stream for 20 minutes while we were on the side of the road, broke down in the vibe.
Yeah.
Somehow, thank you. Somehow, we had internet service and good enough to do a live stream. But if you go 30 seconds north, 60 seconds south, there is no cell service.
Yeah.
None. So I just want to be thankful that we went down in the area we went down in and was able to have service, because another 10-minute drive could have been a 3-hour walk before we had service. Could have been a lot different. I do want to say thank you very much, and we love you so much, to Uncle David up at Come On Homesteading, because once again he put his wings on and was the guardian angel.
Yep. Guardian angel.
He brought his 20-foot trailer up to where we were. Well, we did get towed. I did use my roadside assistance. However, my roadside assistance only covered us up to 21 miles, which got us into Dover.
But it got us to a better area to have David loaded up, you know, so.
Because we were right on the side of the mountain. Yeah. We were broke down right on the side of the mountain. And it just happened to be somebody's, I don't know, it was like a driveway to a hunting cabin. I hear you, Willie. I hear you. It was like a driveway to someone's hunting cabin, and we just kind of coasted off into there. So it was coming around a curve on a 2-lane road, nowhere to load. So I thought the best idea was to get the tow truck driver to drop us off in a parking lot where we would have an easier time loading. He ended up taking us to the Dollar General.
So shout out to the tow man.
Yep.
Thank you.
I forgot his name, but I did get it on film, and we will mention that in the video. But the parking lot had a slope in it. So after Uncle David got there, we talked about it and was like, you know, why would we load up the car to drive it all the way to Jason and Tara's to load up the goats, and then drive with the car on the trailer 4 hours back, when it was only about a 3-hour ride, 3 and 15 there. So we just left the trailer open, took it all the way there, got the goats, came all the way back, and then loaded up the car. We were able to push the Vibe with Lyssa in it, going down the slope, and then it hit the trailer, and then it got stuck. Framed out, bottomed out. You'll see all of it. We got it all on camera.
But we made it.
We did make it.
You know, the Vibe is here.
The Vibe is on the landing. It has landed.
Yeah. She's at the beginning of the driveway, though, just to make things a little easier if needed.
Yeah. We were in the seats about 13 and a half hours yesterday, and when we pulled back in, it was dark. So I had Uncle David drop it off at the front. That way, if it needed to be loaded again, if it needs to be, hopefully not, but if it needs to be loaded again, it's right there in the beginning of the driveway. So there's always that.
Yep.
We got home, got the truck, got the car dropped off, got the truck down here. We unloaded the goats, and then the fun began. Because what we're about to show you, we did in the dark. We did it in the dark. So we wanted to get the goats comfortable as best as we could, because 2 of the goats were sharing one cage on travel.
Yeah.
And it was both of our goats, Willie and Dolly. But we actually brought 3 goats back, because we brought back one of SLR's goats. Mm-hmm. And well, she didn't necessarily want to stay in the little makeshift pen we had. Yeah. But
we might not show you guys her, because SLR might want to show them.
We've already, well, we showed them on the camera. Oh. And Uncle David's video is coming out today.
Okay. True. Sorry.
Ain't no way to save those beans.
Those just beans are already cooking. Just trying to be a considerate YouTuber. Mm-hmm. We're a fellow YouTuber.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
you know.
And
So.
I mean, and really, they haven't seen it on our channel, but with Uncle David's video coming out today, you know, they're not going to have a chance to be able to spill the beans.
Okay.
So without further ado, let us introduce to you two newest members of Drifting Dreamers 5 and part of Dreaming with Drifters also. Let's go meet Willie, Dolly, and SLR's goat, Ellie Mae. I forgot the name. Let's go, Lyssa. I'm excited. I'm excited. Ooh, let me adjust the stickety stick. So first up is going to be Miss Ellie Mae. This is SLR's new goat, Simple Life Reclaimed. Gary and Melanie over there.
She's sweet too. She likes love.
She's beautiful. She is a very, very sweet goat. She also loves attention and very docile around humans, and she is very beautiful. Very beautiful.
We did try to let her be in the little pen with our female this morning, and she was not nice. And she kind of broke out of what we got going on over there right now. So
Uncle David's calling me, but we're filming, so we can't answer. Hello, Miss Ellie Mae.
But she has been out of this, guys. So
yep. Yeah, she has not been in this cage since she been here. We're going to show you where we had her last night and where she hung out until she broke out, and me and Lyssa had to catch her. But look how beautiful she is.
She's a sweet girl.
She is very, very beautiful in pattern and in the color that she is. And I wanna show you now. I don't know much about goats myself, but the pupils of this goat's eyes are different. You see, if she'll look back up at me, they're going horizontal, right? The pupils are horizontal. And I also like her horn pattern. It's very, very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So pretty.
So, and Miss Ellie Mae is a pretty big goat.
Yes.
So,
bigger than these two.
Yeah, bigger than these two. So this is what we did last night, guys, and where we had all the goats hanging out. Oh, Mr. Willie.
Okay,
Meet Mr. Willie, Will. It's okay, bud.
Don't worry, guys. It's just temporary.
Yep. So, I know, Willie. And, yeah, like Lyssa said, this is just temporary. And Mr. Willie is a little, he's a little shook right now because he did have a ride. There he is.
Before we picked him up yesterday, the day before that, Monday, they had moved him from one pen to a different pen already. So, and he wasn't happy about that. Because he was, he was wanting to make babies, and we weren't trying to make babies and stuff at the second. So, so he was already traumatized
by moving.
Yeah, by moving the first time, and then we came yesterday and picked him up and moved him. So he's not quite happy.
And then when we put him on the runner, I ran it from this tree all the way down to that tree right there. And he's got a 10-foot running chain and a collar. I got one of the dog collars on him. And he's a little upset right now. I'm not trying to hurt you, buddy. Yeah. I'll quit antagonizing you. He is a beautiful goat, though. Willie is an... Oh my gosh. Well, we'll get back to you in a little bit, Willie. But I did want to... Halo, these are not your goats. No. So anyway, I do want him to come around the tree though, Lyssa, because he's got himself wrapped around the tree. So he's gonna go that way. I know he is. I know. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. All right. Well, just go that way. Just go that way. There's...
about it. I hear ya. We're gonna get you more comfy, I promise.
We're going to get a pen made for you today, buddy.
I know.
Today, I know. Hey, we got him, Halo, barking. Let's look at our princess. Hello, princess. You're so beautiful. This is Miss Dolly. Miss Dolly. Miss Dolly is a beautiful, what is that called? Like a chestnut brown, maybe? Mm-hmm. Chestnut brown top with black under on her belly and black legs. And she's got a beautiful black stripe that goes all the way down her back on her spine. And a little mask also.
Yeah, she's pretty too.
Yeah. And we also built this little pen last night. This little makeshift thing. We got some, some stakes. A couple of T-posts. And we used this. And in between some big zip ties, some panduit straps, some wire. And we had both the females in here. However, Miss Ellie Mae over there broke out, huh?
Yeah, she broke out.
She escaped. And
I felt bad because she was kind of like, you know, being rough with her.
Yeah, she was being...
doesn't have much room to get away from her.
Yeah,
so,
she was being very rough with Miss Dolly. She is. You are very beautiful, Miss Dolly. Look at you.
Pretty girl.
You're a pretty girl. But that's the morning. We've already
the truck. Let's talk about the truck. It's going to be going.
Okay. Yep.
Into the shop.
So well, before we touch on the truck, we'll finish up on the vibe. So now that the vibe is back here, we do have a couple of friends coming over today who will be able to assist us on looking at the vibe. Mm-hmm. Gary with SLR, Simple Life Reclaimed, will be here sometime shortly this morning, not only to pick up their goat, but he's going to look at the vibe a little bit and give me some advice. And also, he'll be going up there with Uncle David and doing a little project up there. Mm-hmm. And then later on today, our friend Gumby and Mary with Junk to Jim's Homestead, they will be coming over here specifically to look at the vibe. Give me some advice and stuff on that.
Gumby's worked on the vibe a couple times.
Mm-hmm. So he knows a little bit, a little something.
He already knows her a little bit.
Yeah.
You know.
So we are we're praying and hoping for the best with the vibe. Maybe something simple, maybe an alternator issue, and now the battery's dead. So maybe, I don't know. Let's just hope it's something simple and that we can get that rolling. The truck, Old Betsy. Old Betsy will be going to the shop ASAP. We are going to go ahead and repair her one time. We're going to go ahead and repair her. We're going to get the oil leak fixed. We're going to replace the spark plugs. And thanks to Tim, he let it over at Ridge Life. Go Ridge Life. He let me know that the coil pack should be fine. So we're not going to replace all the coil packs. But we are going to have the things fixed, get the heater fixed in it, get the window fixed and stuff like that. I don't want to have to do it myself. Let's go ahead. It's going to the shop. You know, if we can, let's go ahead and just get this taken care of.
Michael is very skillful in a lot of different trades, but being a mechanic, working on cars, it's not one of them.
I mean, okay. So let's say this. If the alternator is bad, I can change an alternator. I can change a starter. I can change parts as long as I know what part needs to be changed. And I can just swap a part, you know what I'm saying? But if I have to open the engine, like if I have to get into the engine, I'm not going to do it. I'm just not. I would rather pay someone to do it. All right? That's how I feel. Simple things, if I know what's wrong, I will do it. I might not like it. I may say a lot of bad things, and it may take me a long time, but I will do it. I did change the water pump on the Jeep when we had the Jeep. And, I'm sorry, not the water pump, the power steering pump. And it took me like 4.5 hours, but I got it. And that one
a bad attitude.
And a bad attitude for the rest of the day. But I got it, and I got it done. So whatever, whatever little needs to be done, we will get done. But we're going to go ahead and repair old Betsy. And while we are getting her driven, we are going to start saving up our pennies for a new used vehicle. We're going to be looking for a 4-wheel drive truck because that's what makes sense right now. Or at least a 4-wheel drive SUV with a tow package that's high enough to be able to get through the creek. But realistically, probably a truck. Right. We're going to swap real quick my queen because my right arm was being tired. Anyway, I just wanted to touch base with you guys here on Dreaming with Drifters because we haven't done a D.W.D in a few days. Yep. Wanted to introduce you to the new animals on the landing. And also, let you know what's going to be happening today. We're going to be doing something immediately. Trying to get some kind of fence temporary for these goats up. Yeah. Immediately. That's got to happen immediately. Also, Lyssa, go ahead and address the goat in the room. Not the elephant in the room, but the goat in the room.
The goat in the room.
Because right now, it's really not an ideal time for us to have some goats and make a goat pen and do some stuff. Might not be ideal right this second. However, why is it happening?
Because we need to do it.
No, I'm saying like we're taking on these goats, right? It wasn't smart of us to go ahead and take on new responsibilities and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, I know, but life happens, and sometimes, you know, you're gifted with something.
That's right.
And you make it work. We will figure it out, and it will be okay.
Yeah.
It will be okay. You know, you got to stay positive, guys.
Sometimes your blessings come when you're not expecting them.
Not expecting it. So
remember that.
And they come in all different ways, and it's not positive all the time. Yep. When they come in and how they come in, and
those are called blessings in disguise.
You know, so just be grateful, and that's what we're trying to be, grateful, and we are doing what we can, guys. Yep. And we're okay. We're okay.
But don't worry. We did trim out the window. We did caulk up the window. We got the cement pad poured. We're going to be installing some OSB plywood inside. We're going to be wrapping up with some drywall, with some insulation. There's going to be a lot of house work coming, guys.
It's here.
Just got a few.
House work is here.
We just got a few more things to do real quick before we get there. But I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here and let you guys go. Uncle David called, so I got to give him a call back real quick, find out what his plans are. I think we might be going to pick something up today. We love you guys.
Remember, guys, if something negative or something unexpected happens and it knocks you off your feet a little bit, take a deep breath in a second to think to yourself. It's going to be okay, right? And what do we need to learn from the situation? And learn from it. And not let the whole stress of it all happening get to you, is what I'm saying, guys. Cause
you can very easily be overwhelmed.
You can very easily be overwhelmed, but you're feeling that for a reason. So feel it for a second. Feel it. And then try to let it go a little bit so that you can clear your mind, so you can actually understand what's going on. Right? Because some things happen and there's bigger reasons to why that is happening. Yeah. You know, and that could be within yourself, how you think, how your mind processes things, how you are responding to certain things and events and situations and people. Just keep that in mind, you know. It's a lot, I know, but we all can do this, you know, we can do this, but we have to try, and we have to program ourselves to catch ourselves when we're doing that, you know. Just stay positive. Positive and excited is always enlightenment, guys, you know, it's always a good thing. So, those are my words, even if it doesn't make sense, you know.
Makes sense to me. We love you guys.
Love you guys. Have a great one.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Oh, tomorrow's my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, don't be mad, Willie. Happy birthday to me.